And particularly this challenge has come when we were having COVID. Statistics show that there has been more divorce during this COVID period. One would think that COVID made people come together, and so that will make the family warm, but the opposite is actually true, that many families broke. People lost jobs, and maybe one spouse was unable to stay with another spouse when he is jobless. So many things have affected the family. Livelihoods of people were lost, and I must say that I don't think there is a church that is exempted from this, including Tawala. I believe that even here you have had challenges in that, and by faith and prayer and trusting God, God is able to compensate the people of God. It is a challenging period. But I want to put emphasis on the issue of children and the place of children in the family, and that for us to be able to raise healthy families, we must know the story of children. When a man sees a girl and wants to marry her, that is a desire to begin a family. And it goes all the way until a child is born and so forth. And so I really need to say here that we need to be very keen when it comes to family. There are fundamental principles that we need to have in our mind, that as a father, and I am one, and my wife is a mother, we carry the image of God. So my child, or let me say my children, because I have several of them, my children are going to know God from us. The first exposure to church, the first exposure to God and what God can do, and the relationship with God comes from the father and the mother. And so when you're born again, you have already begun to model something for your child. When you're not born again, you are also modeling something for your child, because the child will grow knowing, just following exactly what you do. That is why you see, if you find a father was an askari, you will find at least one child will become an askari. If the father was a doctor, you find at least one child will have an inclination towards the same profession. Yeah, because the influence of children comes primarily from parents. And that means if there is a bad influence, also children will be formed. They will lose their destiny because a bad image has been created in front of them. We do not know what it means to become a father until really we get information of a father. If, for example, a father is brutal, beats his wife, beats the mother of the children, then the children will see that whenever you get annoyed, this is how you do it. You punish the next person. You'll find these children at some point, even when the parents are not there, they will fight because the father demonstrated it. But if the father does not fight, controls his anger, the children learn to control anger. The children pick up after the father, the children pick also after the mother. Whatever influence the parents have, because they are the leaders in the house, with the greatest time spent with these children, the children will become exactly that. I'm so concerned because we have a generation of deformed families, dysfunctional families. We have a generation of parents that are complaining about their children. Watoto wasikuhizi. Remember that statement? Watoto wasikuhizi. Hawa watoto wa.com. The parents are complaining instead of finding their place in influencing these children children and drawing their attention so that they can follow them. Children are very much interested, but something else is pulling their attention out there. We have a lot of young people that are in drugs. We have a lot of young people that are messing up their lives. Some wamekataa kusoma, they just rebelled. Baba alilipa fees, mtoto anakataa kusoma, and it becomes headache to the parents. We have a lot of young people that are drawn into drugs and do all sorts of things, trying to build satisfaction in them. We have a lot of children that just don't want to talk to their parents. They say, I'm an adult, I'll do my own things. Niko na kipande. And I'm telling you, parents are going through hell. And when I say parents, I'm not just talking about people who are passing by the street out there. I'm talking about you and me. We have even the same things happening in church. Parents are going through agony. You ask your pastor, he will tell you. Every pastor knows it. I don't know what's happening to him. The influence that is on our children in school is extremely bad. That we, as parents, if we don't take precaution and we determine to offer the greatest influence to our children, then our children will be influenced by somebody else out there and we will lose them. You can have children in the house, but you have lost them. In this era where the economy is down, unemployment is affecting not only the youth, but also the age, even people and fathers are jobless. This is a very hard time. And where you get an opportunity to work, you get it very far. So you have a lot of families that are don't stay together because Baba and his family doesn't buy to earn a living. And Mama is left behind. And in the process of them being far apart, a lot of interferences also comes into the family and instabilities in the family. The father is not available. Why? Even those that have the father every day, the father's attention is not available. Mama is busy with processes, making sure the food is ready and everything. Then we watch TV and the night goes, and days repeat themselves through processes and activities, but there is no special time that is taken for the family to focus together and talk about the family itself. So you have a lot of absentee fathers, or they are present but they are actually not there. The child does not feel the presence of Papa. Then we begin to touch issues of the family. Every one of us gets affected. Every one of us begin to reflect and see our place. Every one of us look back and see. We are talking about children, but you are also once a child. And you are brought up in a certain way. Maybe without a father. Maybe as an orphan. Or maybe with an absentee father or a father that was very brutal, angry, and full of wrath. Or he was just not there. Maybe you were brought up with a very brutal mother. Mothers can also be very brutal. Yes, sir. This is what I'm going to. Tunapanga sajua kukasirika pia wanatupa kila aina ya maneno. Wako unashangaa huyo ndio mama alisema akaokoka. If you want to know whether people are born again, you don't kind of house in that. You utajua kama kweli wameokoka. See what happens when things go wrong and how they handle it. See whether they have prayer in the house. Ama atakapotea chakula inaweza kuwa ni shida hapa. I visited a family one time and I want to say when. And Mama did a good job and brought food on the table. Now it was time to pray. Mama says, Baba Toto says, just pray. Mama Toto said, I thought she would want to pray in the big. So Baba was not ready to pray. Mama was not ready to pray. They threw the prayer to the child. That means that family has a problem of prayer. Prayer is not something to say. We don't say prayers. Prayer is something the Bible says the food that we eat it is sanctified with the word of God and prayer. Prayer can remove poison from food. And if it is there, it is paralyzed and perfect. God has given us a provision in prayer that food can be eaten and we enjoy. And you don't get sick. And you don't suffer food poisoning. But that little prayer of just giving thanks, hata baba watoto ako chini sana kiroho mpaka maombi ya kuombea chakula nasimama tu. Naomba tu. Naomba tu. Please, in my house, it's my duty to pray. Nitaomba. Wakitaka niombe tena nitaomba. Wakitaka niombe tena nitaomba. And I'm not passing to anybody. It's my work to priest. So we have to talk about getting back in.